It's the big man in the business. The big man, Martin J.
Welcome to thisismartinj.com, and right now we're at the Crystal Palace National Sports Centre, and I'm with a very special young lady. It's going to be very difficult to describe what she does because she does a number of things, but many of you will know her as an Olympic medal holder. I'm talking about none other than Tasha Danvers. Tasha, firstly, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Now, I had the pleasure of meeting you shortly after you won your bronze medal at the Olympics. What's happened in between then and now?
Lots has happened. I've just been training. I had a couple years where I was plagued with injury situations, but I've moved to Bath. I now train with Malcolm Arnold there. He's the coach of Di Green, who won the World Championships this year. So I'm in good hands and getting ready for 2012.
Now, that's what I was going to ask you next. 2012, the Olympics, especially because it's here in the UK. Everyone's getting excited about it. How are you planning for it?
Woo! London 2012, big things. I mean, it's going to be live. I'm really, really excited about it. It's basically being very disciplined and making sure that I cross all my T's and dot all my I's, make sure my nutrition is taken care of, my mental preparation, physical, obviously, and just making sure everything's together so I can give myself the best opportunity to succeed.
Now, obviously, I've been doing the same thing, as you can see. Now, you've done a few TV appearances along the way. Are you looking beyond 2012 and thinking to yourself, what's Danvers going to do once she wins that gold medal?
Yes, I definitely have. And for me, I definitely would love to be in television, all sorts of television, not just sports orientated, because a lot of athletes go directly into sports television. I'd like to get more into all sorts of things, fashion, just lifestyle stuff, and just really get out there and see what's available, because I definitely love to be in the camera, so that's always a good thing. You didn't know that, did you? So yeah, that's something I want to get into. I wouldn't mind doing radio. Just basically a lot of media stuff would be good for me, I think, because I think I got the personality. What do you think?
155%. I've had the pleasure of doing a week's worth of radio with Tasha, so I know that she's got the personality, and she's just one of those feel-good people that when you're around her, she'll make you bubbly. And, one of the things that she does, I want to make this point, is, you do a lot of motivational stuff and you work with a lot of children as well. You had a book out, which was called Keep Your Pecker Up. Now, Tasha tried to tell me that when she named the book, the raised eyebrows that I've got and that you've got at the moment, she had overlooked that completely. Keep your pecker up just meant?
It just meant that you must keep your head up no matter what's going on. Yeah, I saw it there on Google University. Yeah.
But anyway, if you get a chance to have a look at the book, it's a brilliant little book. It's a little pocket-sized book. I've got mine. It's signed by her. And every now and then when I'm feeling a little bit down or, someone's rubbed me up the wrong way, you just pick a couple of pages and you read through it and you think to yourself, you know what? If she can do it, so can I. So check it out. Where can people find out about you? Website?
Well, yeah, my website is currently being in progress, so it should be ready by the time this comes out. So it's www.tashadanvers.com, and you can find out all sorts of things on there, what's going on, what's been happening. You can even write to me and tell me how you feel about my keeping my pecker up.
It won't be ready by the time this will be out tomorrow. Her website won't be ready, but it's www.tashadanvers.com. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No hyphen, no dashes, no apostrophes.
One thing. Otherwise, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, so that's how you can find me and say, hey, I want my copy of the book so I can keep my pecker up.
A little bit about your training regime now. Yeah. How often do you have to train?
Well, my group trains 6 days a week, so we have Saturdays off, and it can be anything really from 2 hours to 6 hours a day for me. I include other things like yoga, some additional weight workouts, and we'd have a lot of circuits. So once you put all that time together, it works out to about, it can work out to 6 hours on some days. So, but it will all be worth it.
You've watched a lot of the meetings that have been happening so far without Tasha Danvers being involved, and I know that you're on another track at the moment, and I know you're a very focused person. How confident are you?
I'm very confident because I believe in the power of the mind and being focused and knowing that you want something and shooting for that. So if you look at the world and you look at the people who have achieved great things, it's because their mind, it wasn't necessarily that they were so much more talented than everybody else. Their minds were in the right place. And I feel if I can get my mind in the right place and let everything else follow that, then anything's possible. You know, Richard Branson was dyslexic. Everyone thought he'd never make it anywhere, and look at him now. So you can't just look on the outside, on the surface, and decide what that's going to equate to. You have to know yourself, know your inside, and be positive and maintain your goal and just keep shooting for it. And that's what I'm doing.
All right, we got some questions for you now. It's the quick fire round, yeah? Here we go. Quick fire round with Tasha Danvers. Tasha Danvers, what's your favourite colour? It's quick fire round. Shall we start again? That was a bit of a false start. Come back here. Let's go again.
Yeah, my bad.
Tasha Danvers, what's your favourite colour?
Pink.
What's your most memorable sporting moment?
When I got my bronze medal.
Favourite TV programme?
Maury.
Maury?
Not the father, by the way.
Thank you. What's your best feature?
Probably people would say my legs. Maybe mine.
Would I say your legs?
Yes.
What's your absolute favourite pair of footwear?
My heels. Any pair of heels that are above 3 inches.
If you could be someone else for a day, who would it be and why?
I would be Oprah Winfrey because I think she's phenomenal and I'd love to live in her life for one day. She's a philanthropist and she goes around and helps people, and I love that life, and I like the money that comes with it as well.
Glad you mentioned the money. All right, final question for you now. Describe Tasha Danvers in one word.
Out there. Is that? No, that's 2 words. Can you put a hyphen on it and make it 1 word?
We'll do the last question again. Describe Tasha Danvers in 1 word.
Nuts. Would you agree? Isn't 1 word for me.
Nuts is a pretty good word for you.
Sexy, cool. You know, that's 1 word to me. You like that?
Crazy, sexy, cool.
Yeah.
All in 1 word, no space.
1 word, no spaces.
Can
we add that to the Oxford Dictionary?
Yes, we can. Yeah, we can. We're going to add it. Crazy, sexy, cool, which describes Tasha Danvers in 1 word. And she wrote a book. Yes, she did. Tasha, thank you very much indeed for taking time out, and good luck.
Thank you.
You know I'm your #1 supporter.
Other than my dad, yeah.
Other than your dad. I can't compete with your dad. But I'm going to be rooting for you, and I know what your program is, so good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
We've just done it with Tasha Danvers.
It's the final countdown. The final countdown.
It's the big man in the business. The big man, Martin J.